Amazon River, South America, 8-7,062 kilometers. Countries: Brazil, Peru, Colombia, and others. Key facts: has the largest drainage basin on the planet, carries more water than any other river, about 20% of all fresh water that flows into the ocean, supports the Amazon rainforest, the lungs of the earth. In 2007, some studies moved the source of the Amazon further upstream, increasing its total length and making it longer than the Nile. Nile River, Africa, 8-6,650 kilometers. Countries: Egypt, Sudan, South Sudan, Uganda, Ethiopia, and others. Key facts: historically considered the longest river in the world, vital to Egypt. Almost all life in the country is concentrated along its banks. Has two main tributaries, the White Nile and the Blue Nile. Why do the figures vary? It depends on where you start measuring, which tributary is considered the source, also affected by which hydrological and satellite methods are used. 1. The Amazon can become a sea. During the rainy season, the Amazon can reach up to 50 kilometers in width, and its current is so powerful that fresh water flows into the Atlantic up to 160 kilometers from the shore. Sometimes fish even get lost in the ocean. 2. The Amazon has more fish species than the Atlantic Ocean. Over 2,500 species have been discovered so far, with more being found regularly. The Amazon is home to piranhas, electric eels, giant arapaima, and even pink river dolphins. 3. The Nile gave rise to civilization. Without the Nile, Egypt as a state wouldn't exist. More than 90% of Egypt's population lives along a narrow strip by the river. Everything else is desert. In ancient times, the Nile flooded annually, fertilizing the land with silt and making agriculture possible. 4. The Amazon sometimes a broken bar flows backward. Powerful Atlantic tides cause a phenomenon called the pororoca, where the river reverses direction for several hours, creating giant waves up to 4 meters high that travel dozens of kilometers upstream. 5. The Nile's source was a mystery for millennia. Ancient Greeks and Romans tried to find the source of the Nile but failed. Only in the 19th century did European explorers, including John Speke, confirm that the main source is Lake Victoria in East Africa. In the Amazon River, pink river dolphin, Inia, unusual for its pink skin, especially in males, can turn its head 188 degrees. Unlike ocean dolphins, found only in the fresh water of the Amazon, electric eel can generate up to 860 volts, enough to stun a person or kill small animals, uses electricity for defense and as a radar in murky water. Arapaima, Pyraraku, one of the largest freshwater fish in the world, grows up to 3 meters long. Fun fact, it breathes air and surfaces every 15 minutes. Kangaroo, vampire fish. A tiny, transparent fish that swims into body openings of animals, and even people, feeds on the blood of other fish. One of the Amazon's most terrifying creatures, Mata turtle, alien-looking turtle, has a flat, triangular head and warty skin. Looks like a rock. Ambush predator, stays still and sucks in prey in a split second. In the Nile River, Nile crocodile, one of Africa's most dangerous predators, can grow up to 6 meters long and weigh over 1,000 kilograms. Eats everything: fish, antelope, zebras, and sometimes people. African tigerfish, similar to a piranha but faster, stronger, and bigger, has huge sharp teeth and aggressive behavior. Nickname, Piranha of Africa. Nile softshell turtle. Has a soft, flexible shell and a long, tube-like neck, can move quickly both in water and on land. Okapi, in the Nile Basin, Congo forests. Looks like a mix of a zebra, deer, and giraffe. Was unknown to Europeans until the 20th century.